Hi guys, it's Star here. I'm back with another junk journal to show you. Hopefully this video isn't too shaky because I'm having some trouble with my god-awful tripod thing. It's just not holding my phone, and frankly my phone doesn't like it, and I don't blame it. Anyway, this is the junk journal I made for this year's Homemade to Homemade exchange, which is held on Dreamwidth every year, dreamwidth.org. And that's homemade to, as in the number 2, homemade. And for my giftee this year, she was interested in historical clothes, historical bounding, cats, the violin, Celtic singing horses, dance, butterflies, flowers and gardens. Now, I couldn't include everything in there, obviously, because some things were just not possible to find, but I did the best that I could. And I used a tutorial from Nick the Booksmith so that the spine and the inside is this amazing fabric that I have, which the signatures are stitched in with, let's see if I can get a close-up of it, of gold coloured Japanese embroidery thread that I got from a craft fair several weeks ago. The cover of the book is, I've sort of covered bits and pieces of it with bronze coloured washi tape and some bits and pieces of paper from Prima Marketing's Rose Quartz and some people from Tim Holtz's packets. I've got that on the front, and a die cut frame from witchcraftyoudo.com.au on the back. Some more of that rose quartz paper from Prima Marketing, and Tim Holtz's packet of vintage people. So onto the flip through now, and this is the inside cover. As you can see, this is the fabric, and then we get into the historical photos. And this tab up here is made from one of my packets of digital ephemera. It's the on my shop on Etsy, which is called All Four Leaves. And then we flip through and we've got different kinds of paper. This is a very writer-friendly junk journal. Pages came from the Flow book for paper lovers, like this one. This is a page from the digital kit by Medieval Mirage on Etsy. She does amazing things, really. This is more from the Flow book for paper lovers, and we have some vintage sheet music, more ephemera from Medieval Mirage, and from my own digital kits, again on All Four Leaves on Etsy. Paper from Kaisercraft, Journey Collection. Then we've got, the flip of the postcard from more paper, because I love doing those little flip things. More bits and pieces from my kits. That was digital cats and vintage cats, and you can probably hear my cat in the background. She doesn't like being left out of things. More sheet music, more from the Medieval Mirage and Flow, more coffee dyed paper. This is the back of the sheet from Medieval Mirage. More vintage historical costume pieces. And then we've got some, this is from Crazy Cat Lady on Etsy. And this is another piece from my Etsy shop. We've got paper from Cosmo Cricket, Material Girl, October Afternoon, Farmhouse, and 49 and Market Vintage Remnants, which is beautiful shaped packets of paper. Another flip of a butterfly theme postcard from the Flow book of paper lovers. Then we've got like another postcard this time. It actually tells you about that's upside down, but you get the idea. And on we go, more that beautiful ephemera from Medieval Mirage. fabric with a tiny little kitty dangle there. And then we've got this, I love this paper, I seriously love it. This is the Kaisercraft Journey Collection paper. It's so beautiful that, you know, I didn't want to put anything on it really, but on the back of it, it's got this sort of this leather look, so that I was able to put the pocket and the tags and more journaling cards on that. More from Flow, another little tag from my Etsy shop, or tab I should say really. More from Flow. And then we've got here, now I find this really interesting, this is original 17th century dance choreography and how to do the dance. So that fits in, I thought, with her interest in dance. And then here's another little tag from the Crazy Cat Lady on Etsy. Flowers, Australian bush flowers. More coffee dye paper, more from Flow, more from Medieval Mirage, and then we've got some more butterflies up here. And the back of that gorgeous paper from Kaisercraft. This is part of a pattern from the Patterns of Fashion book by Janet Arnold, who is, if you're ever into reenacting and making your own costumes, period costumes, you'll know that name, you'll know those books, because they really are fantastic resources for reenactors. More from Medieval Mirage. And we've got another little charm here. More paper from Flow. Then we've got this, which is sort of like another sort of little folder that you can just pull out and you can write in that, and more tags. And this is a vintage cat tag from my Etsy shop. Another one from my Etsy shop. More paper. This is the Graphic 45 paper. This is some vintage stamps as well, just to bring some interest. And that's my cat in the background. This is the other pattern from Janet Arnold's Patterns of Fashion book. And moving on, more flowers and gardens and butterflies. More from the Medieval Mirage and Flow and Graphic 45. Medieval Mirage once more. And then we've got some pictures here of historic costumes. And then we've got this cute little paper, which is kids' clothes through history. And that pocket has got, you know, some different journal cards and postcards and things like that. Then more coffee paper, dyed paper with printed pictures of historical clothing. And more of Flow. Then this great piece of dance choreography from the 16th, 17th century. And I think it's just wonderful. And again, with a little notebook for, it says tomorrow. More patterns from Janet Arnold. And because this junk journal is not going to be for sale, it's essentially a gift. So it's not, you know, it's not like I'm giving away huge amounts of copyright or anything, I hope. And we've got a stuck page and another gorgeous little charm. This is sort of a tree charm, you can see. And a beautiful image that is the Art Deco version of what historical clothing would look like. More from Medieval Mirage and Flow. Again, from my All Four Leaves shop and Medieval Mirage. And that's it. And that's the back inside cover with more of that beautiful fabric. And back we are to the back. Back. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that short flip through. I know it was very short because it's not even 10 minutes long video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to having more for you later. Bye, guys.